Hey, it's Michael Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Friday, November 25th, 2011. So I'm not going to really look at any stocks today, but I decided not to change the title of the video that I basically do every market day. Just going to look at some of the indexes and some of the sectors here, because I think we're going to have to wait till next week to get a clearer picture. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Friday is a half day. So let's just look at where the indexes are sitting here. You can see the S&P right above this 1158 handle, which is the 62% retracement of this swing. So it's key and critical, but my line in the sand is down here at the 78.6% retracement. We lose this, then we're going to a new low more than likely. All right, I am neutral here, and it's tough being neutral with these two expansion candles here, but I'm going to wait for the next bounce, and yeah, I don't think we go down in a straight line. I think we're going to at least get some sort of bounce. I'm going to watch for that bounce, and like I've been saying, if it's nice and strong, then I'll look to the bullish side, but if it's weak and lame, I'm going to be watching for shorts into the end of the year. All right, so that's the S&P 500. Here's the NASDAQ 100, the NDX. I mean, 2121 is going to be key and critical. And you can see my numbers are off a little bit. I'm going to adjust them. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just adjusted them here. So 2122, wow, even. That's the 78.6% retracement of this swing, meaning if it breaks, it's suggesting that we at least take out this low, and more than likely the low of the year. So this is not looking nice here. I mean, I'd love to see a bounce here back to fill this gap, and then look at some nice relative strength laggards to watch for shorting opportunities. That's what I'm going to be doing. So the Russell, okay, yeah, it's starting to fall away here. We tried to hold the 50, but just an ugly day on Friday here. So if we throw the fib grid up here, you can see that, what is this, 656.61, no, I'm sorry, 665.61, and then 637.51. The numbers aren't exact, but they're close enough. So you can see we're in danger also of breaching these levels. So, I don't have a feel one way or the other. I mean, people that say, oh, I have a feel, or a gut feel, or I had a dream. I mean, that's ridiculous. I go off the charts. Right now the charts are looking ugly, which means more than likely, if the bounce comes on lame volume, I will be watching for shorting opportunities. But you never know. I mean, the bulls can pull one out of their hat here and hold some key support level on a retracement and try to get a bounce going. But the clock is ticking here. And I really thought there was a good chance for us to bounce at the Thanksgiving. I was dead wrong with it, but since I'm basically intraday most of the time, I mean, I would say now it's about 100% of the time, I was pretty clear that I'm not just going to guess and take stabs. Oh, we're definitely going to bounce. Let's buy at the close, or let's buy at the open. Got to wait for confirmation. All right, so if you're not doing that, then you got to get with the program. You got to watch volume. You got to watch breadth. All right, just because a support level is, we're approaching a support level, it doesn't mean we definitely bounce from there. And it's silly. I reference levels, but I always say I want to see what sets up intraday. And nothing intraday has been saying, hey, we're ready to rally here. The volume has been on the downside for the most part, and breadth has just been stinky. And that's keeping me on the right side intraday. Here's semiconductors. Okay, they're below all the moving averages now. Here's the banks. Just looking just horrific here. There's Bank of America continuing to just drip down here. And you can see the lows are 513. All right, you see the low was 513 here. So unless it's going to double bottom, This stock could be sub $5 next week. Here's the brokers. They look like they're headed for full retracement, as does Goldman Sachs. All right, 75, a key number. I was calling 75 when we were trending down like this, but then after we got the nice bounce, I said, hey, maybe I was off by a little. Well, now I got my $75 target back on if the low breaks. All right, the low here is 84.27, so if that breaks, yeah, then I'm looking for a move to 75 here. All right, cyclicals. Okay, yeah, they're starting to roll too. Okay, here's GLD and SLV. They're not looking so sharp here. I mean, SLV forming a little continuation pattern here outside the lower channel. Right, it's kind of a lame trend line here. Guess we could do that. So you want to watch that. Here's OIL. Back to the 20 EMA, maybe a small little double bottom, see if this one will bounce, but yeah, this is not looking so hot either. So gold not acting so great, silver acting terrible. Now you got an oil. Anyway, a couple of key stocks, just to take a look at them. I'm not going to go through a whole list. I'll have a nice list to go through with the weekend update, and that'll be posted for Monday's trade. Apple, still watching that 200-day moving average. Amazon, looks like it wants to get a full retest down. RIM, still looking for 15 on this one. Getting close. Been watching for 15 for quite a while, though, but a couple of fake outs on that one. All right, so that's it. Have a great weekend. If you're going to trade Friday, it's a half day. Volume is usually on the light side as the pros take off. Don't put too much weight into what happens on Friday. All right. Usually, and I don't know what percentage makes up a usually, the day after Thanksgiving is an up day, but we haven't seen the bulls participate in a couple of weeks now, so nothing saying that it has to happen. Don't believe the hype where everybody says we have to go up, and that's just ridiculous. All right. I was looking for us to go up at Thanksgiving, and the half-dues didn't show up. So for Friday, yeah, I'm going to be watching. If I decide to trade, I'm going to be watching for early weakness, for a potential buying up, for a fade for the day. But can't put too much weight into it. The story's really going to be told, in my opinion, next week. Have a great trading day if you decide to trade. An even better weekend. I'll talk to you soon.